Hey everybody. Okay, I decided to do a quick follow-up on my video game collection. I figured I showed you all my physical games, so I may as well show you my digital games because technically they are part of my game collection. So I am going to roll over here, and I'm not going to show you the whole screen because I don't want you all looking ahead because I know you're going to look ahead. I know you would look ahead. You'll look and you see it and your eyes are going to start scrolling to the right. I want you with me, okay? I want you to stay with me. Okay. So let's get started. First game, they're all alphabetized. Yes, I'm just doing this with my phone. Again, me with the last minute. Oh, I was going onto my PS4, actually going to watch some YouTube and was like, let me just do this real quick. So, you asked, guys, you didn't say you wanted it perfect, I'm sorry. Oh, it's been a long work day. Okay. First game is Batman by Telltale Games. Okay. This game is excellent. This game is so good. Now, I am personally a fan of the Telltale games, as you know. Not all of them. Not all of them, because some of them were hit and miss. But I do have a good amount of favorites, right? But Batman, I highly recommend. This game was so good. It was so good. Did I say it was good? Because it's really good, guys. So, how can I say this? If you're a fan of Batman, and you haven't played this, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. If you are a fan of the Telltale games, I highly recommend it. And even if you're not a fan of Batman, but you like a good game with a great story, with great characters, that looks great, that plays well, the controls are amazing, the art design is fabulous, I recommend it. That's all I'm saying. Let me scooch over, you kind of can see. So that is that. Then we have Boggle, which is a puzzle game, like I mentioned to you guys. I love puzzle games, and this is like a find word search game. All those little dice, they roll, 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 roll. You shake them up, and then they fall into place, and then you have to highlight letters to create words. And the more words you collect and the higher value of words you collect, denotes your final score. I can be in this thing all day. I love it. I have so many versions of these kind of games on everything. Next up is the Casino Collection. This is a very basic deal. I just one day had like this moment of realization that I did not have any like casino type games or poker games on my PS4. I have them on my PS3, and actually my all-time favorite. I've tried a lot of poker games on PS4 and PS3, and there's one, oh, it's called like Texas Hold'em or something. It is my all-time favorite. It's 3D game. Okay, I digress. We'll get into that when I show you the PS3 games, but this is a very basic game. The only reason I tried it and got it because it was on deep sale one day. It was like literally a couple of dollars, and I'm just like, even if I only like 2 games out of it, it paid for itself. So I got it. It's very basic. It kind of reminds you of a game that you would have seen on back in the day, like on the PS2 but that's kind of putting down the PS2. But the reason why I say that is it's a static game, and then by that I mean it's not 3D. It's like it's on the screen. That's it, right? So it has roulette, video poker, slot machine, craps, baccarat, 5-card draw, poker, Texas Hold'em, poker, blackjack, and page one. I have no idea what page one is. I've never heard of it, and I just haven't felt the desire to learn how to play it or figure out what it is yet. But I will tell you, I love blackjack, can be in that a long time. In general, I love poker. My favorite style of poker is Texas Hold'em and 5-card, and those are both on there. So like if I was already on my PS4 and I just wanted to jump in real quick and play those for a little while, that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Slot machine, it just is like, it should have been so much better. It's a very, very old version of it. So those are my favorites. So just saying. Next is Fantavision, one of my favorite games. One of my favorite PS2 games, actually. I didn't have the hard copy, the physical copy. If you may have remembered, you didn't see it, but I was so glad when I was able to, when PS4 ported it here. And oh, this game is so much fun. If you've never heard of it, what it is first of all, it is a fireworks game. That may sound silly to you, I don't know. But I'm a person who loves fireworks. And the whole premise of the game is you are creating your own fireworks show. And it takes place in the screen takes place in different locations. It moves around 360. It's a 3D, how can I explain it? 3D game. So as you play, it's moving. It's moving around whatever locale you're in at that time. So what it is, the game itself shoots up fireworks in the sky. As you see all these different colors, right? So it shoots up. You have to quickly highlight, select, and activate these colored, I just went blank. What the heck? You have to highlight them, select them, and activate them to create your own show. If you don't put them in a certain order, they don't explode. The more you do, the longer string you create, the bigger show you get, the more points you gain. And again, every action you do or don't do creates the fireworks show you see. How amazing is that? Come on now. If you love fireworks, you can't, like what? What else could you ask for, right? So, but you have to remember there's a bar. Now, let me say this. For people who did not grow up playing old school games like I did, or who have never played them in this day and age, y'all not used to those days where when you get to a certain point, if you fail, you have to start over. And this, remember, is a PS2 game. Back then, when it was game over, you had to start over. And I don't mean start over at a save point like everyone is used to today, like we're used to today. You have to start it over. So that's where the skill comes in. That's where the patience of learning it and getting experience in this game comes in. And it speeds up. You have to do it quicker. Your bar diminishes faster. I'm telling you though, I highly recommend this game. It is so much fun and it is absolutely beautiful. Ooh, love this game. Okay, did I go on real long about that? I think the reason, not only because I love it, but I don't think a lot of people are up on this game. I don't think a lot of people were up on this game when it was out on the PS2. I think it is such an underrated game. I say look into it. Look up some videos on YouTube. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Inside. Love this game. I still have to finish it though. It looks beautiful. It plays beautiful. It has this foreboding feeling the whole time you're playing it. It keeps you on edge because this kid, he looks like a kid to me, but he is in this constant danger and you're playing as him. It is so foreboding and it's so eerie and it's a great storyline, and I wish I knew what was going on and why people are after him, but I have to finish it to find out. But one day I'm going to. I refuse. I'm not looking it up. I can't stand that. I'm going to play it and finish it. I mean, I'm going to go back to playing it one day and finish it. But anyway. So, for those of you who may be wondering, why are there fish floating on my screen? One, because I love fish. I love sea life. I love the oceans. I love the reefs. And I love all the things that live in it. This is my dynamic thing, one of my many dynamic things, but this is my dynamic thing. So, I don't know. Shark is probably going to be coming around sometime soon. I see him in the background. So, just letting you know, if you're wondering where you're seeing them float in front of you. Journey. Everybody knows Journey if you're a PlayStation 3 gamer. Oh, there's the shark. So, Journey, as everyone knows, was originally on the PS3, and then when I got my PS4, You know, if you had it on your PS3, PlayStation let you download it to your PS4 for free. So there you go. Limbo. Limbo is the game that came before Inside. It's the same developer. They're not connected. The stories have nothing to do with each other. I just wanted to notate that it's the same developer. Still just as beautiful, just as eerie. Yeah, recommend that one as well. Next up is Monopoly. It's Monopoly. I love Monopoly. Another game I have everywhere. This version is really fun because it's like a shortened version of Monopoly. So if you ever play Monopoly, you know that game is long and it can go on really long if you're playing with people who are good. Like one time I was playing the board game Monopoly with some friends, and we played it for half a day, and it got late at night and still nobody had won. We were so freaking tired. So we just paused it, left it, and was like, we'll come back to it the next day. We were like away for a weekend or something. So, you know. But this allows you to play shortened versions of it. Like if you feel like playing Monopoly, but you just want to jump in and play for a little while, there's different modes. So if you're a Monopoly fan, I highly recommend this if you don't know about it. Ms. Pac-Man. What's to say? It's Ms. Pac-Man. I grew up on Ms. Pac-Man. And it's so nice to have this on my PS4. It's beautiful, as you can see. The controls are great. It's Ms. Pac-Man. I highly recommend it. Next up is Never Alone. Oh, this game. This game is stunning. This game is sweet. This game is beautiful. This game is foreboding. This game is educational, and by educational I mean this game is made by a group of indigenous people from Alaska. I believe it was Alaska, and they created this game based on the folklore and mythologies and stories throughout their history of their people. And it is beautiful. And throughout the game, you can learn about the backstory or even some of the history of the indigenous people along the way, depending on what scene you're in or what part you are in the game. It is just stunning. Oh my goodness. It is so beautiful. And this relationship between this adorable little girl and this wolf. The art design is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And hands down, I highly recommend it. The controls are great. The artwork is beautiful. The game is fun. It's very intriguing. And yeah, I highly recommend it. Never Alone. Next up, Pinball FX3. I'll get back to that. But that's a game where you can download a bunch of PS3 games. I mean, PS3 games, a bunch of pinball games, which I love. I may go in to show you what I have. Right now I'm using my remote control, not my game controller, so I'd have to get my game controller to go into. But anyway, moving on. Next up is another puzzle game called Puddle. This is a physics game. You are directing this puddle of liquid up and down, in and out. It's, like I said, it takes skill, it takes patience, it takes ingenuity. A physics puzzle game. Next up, Resident Evil. Now, I know some of you may be going, didn't you just say you got rid of all of your horror games and all of your horror stuff in my last video? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now, Resident Evil, like I said, I used to be really, really into horror games and everything. Grew up playing Resident Evil. I played all the Resident Evil games, and I had them all from the beginning. Obviously, I don't have them anymore. All my Resident Evil games are gone. But this one is kept because I kind of think of it like it's a digital game, right? It's on my console. So it's like part of the history of my console. So it's like an archive. So all my digital games I'm keeping on my consoles. So that's why it's still here. But this game is phenomenal. If you are a fan of the Resident Evil universe, especially the original game, this was a HD remaster remake. it is stunning. It is such a beautiful game. Oh my gosh. Like I say, if you ever played the original or if you grew up playing with the original, it like blew our minds back then because in the time, it was ahead of its time. But you can see the differences, mind blowing. And one thing I love is you can play the game as it was originally made with the fixed camera and the clunky controls, or you can play it in the mode where with the controls and stuff that we're used to now. I love that they give you that option. So like the first time you might want to play it like you did back in the day. Then when you replay it, you can replay it with the modern controls. It is so worth it. No, I don't do horror. I don't do horror anymore. But I'm just saying. I'm recommending it. But whatever. Oh, inner conflict, people. Inner conflict. Okay. Next up is Resogun. I shared a video with you guys, I think last year, of me playing it for a little while. I love this game. It's a arcade space shooter. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. A lot of fun. Great effortless controls. But eventually, you will have to learn the skill of timing, of everything. I don't even know what to say now. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. Again, guys, yet another last minute. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I was coming onto my PS4 to watch some YouTube and relax, and I was like, let me just do this real quick. So yeah, next up is Scrabble. It's Scrabble. I love Scrabble. Again, one of my favorite board games, and I literally have it on everything. Every phone, computer, same thing. I'm just like that. I love puzzles. I love games. I love board games. So if you're a fan of Scrabble, I highly recommend this. You can play it offline with the computer / console, or you can play this online. Ah, love it. Tetris Ultimate. Again, Tetris is one of my all-time favorite game franchises. I've played and owned so many versions of it. This is the digital only Tetris game. So yeah, if Tetris is available, I am downloading it because all of the versions are different. They all play differently, look differently, sound differently. So yeah, Uno. I've been playing this game again, like Tetris, since I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm boss at Uno. I'm boss at Uno. I'm just gonna say it. You know, it is what it is. But this game I highly recommend. I love it. It's beautiful. The DLC content is actually good content. It's not just filler. And you can use or select different cards. There's different designs of cards. You can create your own settings where you're playing them. You can like create a setting, select a setting, then select a stack of cards, and then select the music playing and select. I mean, you really can customize it. If you're a fan of Uno, I highly recommend it. Again, this game you can play offline with the game, or you can play it online multiplayer. So here's another one. Back in the day, people. Back in the day. Old me. But this is The Walking Dead season 1. Yes, and I was a fan of the show at the time too. I watched the whole thing. That was the old me. But I really don't like recommending horror stuff anymore. But I'm just going to say what I say. This game was excellent. The whole game was excellent from beginning to end. The characters were great. The game design was great. Again, another Telltale series game. The storyline was great. The choices were hard, and they had consequences immediately and down the line. This game is emotional. It's scary. It stays with you. And it's so worth it. I don't remember how much it costs or whatever. I think it's still available because Telltale is no longer, it's a defunct developer company, sadly. And these two characters, everyone fell in love with. They have become beloved characters in the gaming community. So if you know, you know. I'm just saying the ending wrecked me. The ending wrecked everybody that played this game. And if you played this game and said that this ending did not wreck you, you're lying. Either that or you have a hole in your soul. Okay? That's real. I'm not even being funny. That is the truth. Excellent. I doubt if I'll ever play it again. Like I said, I don't do horror. It's probably just going to be a memory on my console. Here's The Walking Dead Season 2. This was good. It wasn't great, in my opinion, as great as the first season, but it was good. Next one, it was the spin-off, The Walking Dead Michonne. It's not long. I don't remember. I don't think it's the same length. It might be half the length of the original seasons. But again, it wasn't great, but it was good. And you get more backstory about Michonne. So, good times, good times. Wheel of Fortune. What can I say? It's Wheel of Fortune. It looks great. You can design your own characters. It's a lot of fun. And what I love about it is, I think it's in this. No, it's not in this one. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the one on my phone. See, I have the stuff everywhere. So forget what I was getting ready to say. Zen Pinball. I love Zen Pinball. I love pinball. It's my favorite pinball. I don't know how to call it. Like, it's like not a game per se. It's where you can download a bunch of their games, their pinball, not their games, their pinball machines. Zen is my favorite. There's a lot of different ones out there, but Zen Pinball is my favorite. They now go by Pinball Effects, which you saw before. That's what I was getting ready to say. And so you can see my fishy. I love my babies. I have so many different kind of live dynamic things. Actually, one of my other favorites is the Ghost of Tsushima. That's a beautiful dynamic theme that I have. I actually just switched it. I had it on my system for the longest. Where is... What was it called? Oh, yeah. Maybe I might as well go in and see. Okay. Don't laugh at me, but I'm going to be like, I'm going to say, thanks for watching this part in case it doesn't work out. So let me pause you. I have to grab my game controller because you can't enter this with a regular remote. I have my PS4 remote control. So hold that thought. Okay, so picking up, my phone just went, I accidentally exited out of the camera. So anyway, so here we go. So this is what I have on here. My favorites are over here, but Aliens and Alien versus Predator, Jaws, let me see, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Paranormal, and The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, okay, The Walking Dead pinball machine is freaking awesome. I can't even tell you. Jaws is great. Aliens is great. I don't know. Let me see. Can I? Hold on. I'm gonna try and see if I can do this. Let me see. Let me see. High score. Huh, that's my high score on my Aliens pinball. So let's see. Just trying to show you what it looks like.
Just tell me one thing, Burke. You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out. That's the plan. Yeah,
This game is so good. And all the mini games in this thing, oh my goodness. The mini games are insane. It is so good. Yeah, I highly recommend this if you're an Alien Universe fan. I'm just gonna let it's doing its own preview, so I'm just gonna let you check it out real quick. So It's beautiful, isn't it? And it is so much fun to play. I can't even tell you. So let me see. Remember how I can back out. I don't remember how to back out. I'm used to, oops. I did not mean to do that. I don't remember how to get out. It's been a minute. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Good googly muggly. All right, so it is not easy doing this when you're used to having your, all right, so I'm just gonna show you a few of them because this is so complicated. What's another one that looks great? I'll show you Jaws. Oh, guys, just bear with me. You know, I'm so out of practice. And like I say, I'm just doing this on the fly. Again, I'm surprised I'm even doing a video. I don't know what I selected, but...
When I was a kid, every little squirt wanted to be a harpooner or a sword fisherman.
This is the actual game. They're just showing you the preview, but this is what you get. This is what you see when you play it. It's just so much fun. And if I recall, I think Hudson, you're the one who told me that you had a lot of these too. I think we talked about this, I don't remember. Okay, so let me, whoops, see her doing this through the screen. Exit. And let's see, which other one should I show you guys? Into Jurassic Park. And all these over here, I have to, it's like, this is just like my favorites things where I could select them quickly. But like you can buy the pinballs individually, or you can buy like the whole unit, which might have 3 games. Like Star Wars has like 4 games in it or something, like you can see here. You can buy the whole thing or just one. Like I just bought the Han Solo thing. And then it's like 3 games in that section. So it's like that. So I'll show you. This is my favorite Jurassic Park. It's 3 Jurassic Park versions in it. It's like Jurassic Park Mayhem, and then Jurassic World. Jurassic Park Mayhem is like my favorite. So this is what Jurassic Park Mayhem looks like.
All right, now you go in nice and slow. Slip past those wannabe.
Again, this isn't just the video. This is how the pinball games start, and it's showing you all the stuff that actually plays out when you're playing it. So, good times, man. There's like a thing, you try to get him to break the glass, and he swats his tail. Oh, so many fun moments. I love this game. See his tail moving. Good times. Okay. I'm not trying to keep this too long, guys, so I don't want you all to be like, why are you on that so long? Move it on, girl. I don't know if you want to see one more. Let me think. Well, for you Star Wars fans, I'll show you this. And then, oh no, I have to show you Aliens versus Predator. That is one of my favorites. I'm in that one most of the time. That one and the Aliens one, I love it. Oops, I didn't select my upgrades. Let me come out. I didn't want to do that. I meant to click classic single player. Sorry. You can like add upgrades and stuff to your game to help you out when you earn them or win them. That's what they were saying. You didn't add upgrades to it, because I haven't played this in a long time. So I obviously earned a bunch of upgrades and have not used them. Yeah, they're all beautiful. I love Zen's pinball machines. I love their pinball machines. The effects, the design, the sounds, just the look of it, and all their mini games and the puzzle and the pinball machines are so much fun. Are so much fun. Oh, let me cut that in case I get be like copyright notice. That's all I need. Wait. Let me get out of here. Let me keep talking. Good night. You know, YouTube will copyright you to death over the stupidest things. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. Dang nabbit. Let me see. If it does, I don't really care as long as they don't block it. And then let me show you Aliens vs. Predator. It is so freaking amazing. This game is so addictive. Listen to that. Classic.
This place is enormous.
Did you see those creatures? There's no way we can survive this.
Let's stick with that hunter if we have to.
This is crazy. We'll never make it out alive.
At least we can try.
You think he saw us?
Again, all this is in the actual game when you're playing the pinball machine. The mini games in this are so freaking amazing. The stuff you get to do, so much fun. And then I'm gonna wrap it up, I think, with this one. But I just wanted to share this with you. These are the ones, the digital downloaded games that I have on my PS4. I have a lot of them on my PS3. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one or not. If someone says they're interested to see what I have a lot of them on there. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay, I kind of zoned out for a minute, so I don't remember how much it showed you, but yeah, good times, people, good times. So hopefully all this music won't cause a copyright or a blockage. If it does, hopefully you see it before they do it. Oh my goodness, sometimes I am just so over them. But anyway, so there we go. Okay guys, so there we go. I just wanted to share those with you. Just hope you enjoy getting a quick glance. Is anything ever quick with me? I don't think so. Oh, but this, yeah, these are all my, see, I'm still playing Chef Life, still playing, I always go back to this game. What is it? I want to show you. Hold on. Wait, I must have passed. I must have passed it. Where is it? Oh, yeah. This bad feller is never going anywhere. Never. Even though I may never play it again. That demo scared the crap out of me back then. But yeah, people, so glad I have it. This is what I mean about history. This is history. The whole story behind it, all the drama behind it, and the game demo itself was amazing. So glad I still have it. So there you go, people. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for listening to me ramble like I do. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later. I might be putting up a quick short video, and you'll see what I mean. Like, it's gonna be uber quick. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.